move that fast. Okay.
Hey, let's get it, y'all.
One night, man. I appreciate that, man. That was real. Hey, real, recognize real. Keela. Always be yourself, never be a fraud. License of the cell, color C-star. Stay woke, triple law, ringing the alarm. Brand chiller, element, citizen. Make a pure chocolate, dip the vanilla. Caught up in the rain under your umbrella. Always rock the house from the roof to the cellar. That's why I gotta tune in. When you're on camera, I hope they come in. So many shows, so they never seen that. I'm a mom, they a big difficult. Cause real, recognize real. Always turn up, so sit back and chill. Ain't thinking about drama, ain't thinking about bills. Real, recognize real. Real, recognize real. Real, recognize real. Real,
Yes. Real, recognize real.
Yes.
Thank you guys. It's so awesome to be back on the show. I mean, we look forward to it every second Tuesday of the month. Welcome to the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. I'm your host, Franchella.
And I'm the co-host, Lynette. Hey.
What's up, y'all? So we're not going to go into our hood news today. We got a few announcements real quick because we have some fabulous guests. I see two of them sitting in the green room. We have some fabulous guests today. So we want to just get right to it, okay? I want to first, tell all my queens and ladies out there about the 40 Plus Double Dutch Club, okay? Listen. I joined several weeks ago. It's amazing. We jump,
y'all.
We hula hoop. We take it back old school. We even do volunteer. I mean, the sisterhood is fabulous. It started in Chicago. They're about to do a documentary, and it's all over. So if you join the 40 Plus Facebook page, 40 Plus Double Dutch Club Facebook page, you'll see everywhere that they have a subgroup, a sub club. It's all over from, Georgia, Delaware, Philly, Deco Philly, South Jersey, California, everywhere. So there's no way that you can't miss being a part of this awesome movement.
And Franchella is one of the jumpers.
Yes, so, I am.
So tell them about the event coming up.
So there is an event that the South Jersey wonderful ladies have been training. These kids nowadays, they don't jump rope. They don't know how to jump rope. So they are training them every Tuesday and Thursday of their time, volunteering to teach them how to jump. And then there is a competition, expedition that they're having where they'll come in and kind of showcase what they learn. So this event is on August the 7th. Just hit us up on our Facebook page, and I would direct you to the people that you need to speak to if you have any children, that any girls that would like to be a part of this, or even just learn how to double dutch. And it's just not the kids. We're teaching adults too. You can't believe some of the teenagers, adult women who don't know how to jump. I mean, so I feel fortunate that I've learned how to jump in my day. So it's really awesome. So
and she's good, y'all. She's good too. She do flips and turn around and all of that. So y'all definitely can check it out. And it's good exercise. It's
very good exercise. Very good exercise. And also, God rest my nephew who was tragically killed by gunfire in the city of Philadelphia. Wrong place at the wrong time, but in honor of him on his birthday on Friday, I went to City Hall and we got a street name after him. So it says G.O.L. Myers Way. So his legacy will live on forever. And I'm just like so excited and happy that I was able to get this done, and for my sister to surprise her because she knew nothing about the sign. So that happened on Friday.
In West Philadelphia. In West Philadelphia is now G.O.L. Myers.
Way, yes. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Rest in peace, Gio.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lynette. So tell them real quick about your non-for-profit.
Oh, yes. So I recently started a nonprofit, the Love Exquisite Arts and Recreation Nonprofit Center. And what we're trying to do right now is we are trying to raise funds so that we can start developing different workshops and activities with the intention in mind to help reduce the gun violence in the city of Philadelphia. Because as Franchella just said, she lost her nephew to gun violence, and it's something that is going on way too much, too often. Every time you turn on the news, it's 20 to 30 people that's being impacted by this senseless gun violence. I'm not sure what it is that's going on, but we need it to stop. We definitely need it to stop. So I want to be a part of that initiative, and I hope that you will help support the initiative. I have a GoFundMe out there, which I'll post later on in the show. So like Franchella said, we got a lot of guests, so I'm not going to go into it in more detail. We want to make sure we get on with the show. So Thank you all for tuning in.
Yes, thank you. So up next, I'm excited. We have let's just bring our first guest up.
Let's see who it is. Drum roll.
Awesome. Thank you so much for agreeing to be a part of the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. But we'd like to give you a proper introduction. So
thanks for having me, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So Felicia Pendergrass is from Philadelphia, and she comes from a music royalty family. She is the daughter-in-law of the legendary singer Teddy Pendergrass, hence the last name. She is a singer, a songwriter, and producer, and her sultry voice has been compared to the likes of Whitney Houston, Shaka Khan, and Barbara Streisand meets Tina Marie. Okay, so Felicia has been singing since the age of 4, y'all. Her harmonies create a blend of R&B, pop, funk, and soul. Her first single, Lollipop, has a fun and sensual R&B vibe. She is here tonight to talk about her new single, Love Me for the Rest of Our Days. I know that's right. That's what I'm looking for. So welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for being on the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. How are you?
I am great. I'm excited to be here. So excited to meet you guys. You're so beautiful.
Yeah, same here.
And so are you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So you are the daughter-in-law of Teddy Pendergrass, so I can't not ask you a question about what was it like to to be the daughter-in-law of Teddy Pendergrass, such a music icon.
I mean, it wasn't any. It's respectfully, it really was just like a father-daughter relationship. Ted and I dated for 2 years, got engaged, and then so we had another year. So it was like 3 years before Ted and I got married. So we really had developed that kind of relationship.
Nice.
So
then everybody always think just because you're in the limelight with somebody it's supposed to be different, or you be treated different, or anything like that, and it's not. It's just like a family. Everybody is just because everybody is human. Everybody is basically the same when it comes to that part of life. So
then in terms of the bio, then it doesn't sound like you were the daughter-in-law. It sounds like that you were actually in relationship with him.
I married his son, Teddy.
I see. Okay.
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute. So
my dad is like, no.
Right. That's what I thought at first, but then when your response to the question, I was like, wait. Did she?
No. My husband and I got married 3 years in, so Dad and I had a time to actually build that father-daughter relationship.
I get
it. Really cute because my father died when I was really young.
Oh, sorry.
And my mom married, but I never felt that connection really, because I'm really like picky when it comes to that, and I can see like real people for who they really are, you know. So I really never felt like calling anyone else dad. But how it happened was Ted and I was dating like for about a year, and I never really knew what to call him. I'd be like, Mr. Pendergrass, yes, Mr. Pendergrass. He'd be like, Felicia.
Really?
And I'd be like, yes, Mr. Pendergrass. And so one day he called me in, and he had this like speaker through the house. So we were in the kitchen. He was like, could I have Felicia in my office, please? I'm like, oh, Lord, what have I done? And so I went in, and he was like, I noticed you never know what to really call me. So I just want to let you know you can call me dad if you want to, you know. And I was like, that was so sweet. But me being the person that I am, I'm a little feisty Pisces. So I really stick to, you know, what I feel is right and what I feel is genuine. And so at that point, I really didn't feel like genuinely connected like a daughter yet. Like we had only been dating for like a year. We had gone through some stuff, you know, but not me and Dad, but Ted and I, but like it, you know, wasn't that strong yet.
Right.
So I said, you know, I really don't feel comfortable calling you that yet, you know, because I have never called anybody dad, and that was like a big thing to me. Right. So it was really cool because the first time I called him dad was at our wedding. At the reception, he was about to leave, and I was like, "Okay, Dad," and he was like, "Like I made it." Like he made it to being daddy status.
Right. Gotcha.
So did he inspire your music? Like, was he inspirational? And you, I know you said you've been singing since 4, but as you evolved, did you kind of piggyback off of him in terms of your creativity in creating music? Because his music is timeless.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely.
Turn it off, you know.
Turn it off.
Let it go. And all the songs, you know.
Listen, she goes into some other. Answer the question.
I do.
So of course he inspires all music, and I never really tried to create anything like exactly from him, but unintentionally. I mean, I just love good music, and my goal is to create good, pure music that can be listened to like his music, you know, years from now. So in that way, I am inspired. Yes.
Wonderful. So tell us about your new music.
Okay, so I have a 3-song EP coming out. The first single was Love Me for the Rest of Our Days. So we're working on a video for that now. It's been a long process. I'm a little antsy, you know, I'm like, can we just put everything out? But we're trying to just take our time and get our music out there, and hopefully that people will like it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what inspired the title?
Well, I'm working with Carvin Haggins. He produced a lot of well-known people like Jill Scott and Music Soul Child, and like a lot of people. So I felt going to him. He was the writer and producer of all 3 songs. And
nice.
Yeah,
you should have had him on the show. I know. Actually, I should have called him. I didn't even know. I should have called him and be like, "Listen, that would have been awesome, you guys together." But yeah, he's amazing. He definitely is amazing.
So it felt like he wrote that song for me, you know. So it was pretty self-explanatory, because you hear "Love Me for the Rest of Our Days" throughout the whole song. And so that's what inspired the title.
Oh. And now is the time. It sounds like a wedding song or a love song. So now is the time to actually put it out. So I can understand why you would be antsy, because usually in June and July are big wedding months. You know?
Exactly. But hopefully it'll last for a lifetime.
Exactly. So it was a good idea. So your first single was Lollipop, and which is out.
That's out now.
Yeah. So
Yes, Lollipop was my feisty side. That was the side that made all those babies that I had. I wrote that one and co-produced that one with Mike Nappy. He's a local guy in Westchester, really talented. And he actually opened the studio up to me to actually be able to just work and just learn that side of me. And it's hard to find people that do that and want to actually work and create with you and stuff like that. So through that process, I've written quite a few songs that maybe one day I can put out. But the experience with him just helped me find who I am, as an artist. And I'm still working on that. Still, I think that's always going to be something that's in progress, like learning who you are, because you can change, as time goes on. So. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And music is like you almost have to evolve with the world, and what they are receiving at the time. Like, back in the day, we was listening to real hip hop. I like to say real hip hop, but now we're listening to trap music because the times have changed, so you kind of want to go with the market, unfortunately, and what people want to hear, but
and with Lollipop, I love Into Me. What's this? Lord, I have 3 children. Juicy Fruit, and my brain goes dead sometimes. Juicy Fruit, like one of my favorite songs. And so Mike and I was in there, and I'm like, "Ooh, I love me some Juicy Fruit. Let's create something around that." And then we just created Lollipop, and it's a nice, cool, like little vibing song. If y'all ever heard it,
exactly. Yeah. Yes, awesome. Yeah, we're going to try to get your songs on rotation on the station so that everybody can actually, listen to it, because it is amazing, and it just it's good music. I mean, I just and Lynette, she comes from a musically inclined family.
Okay.
So she definitely knows and has an ear for that as well. And so, and being beautiful and knowing how to sing and everything, girl, yes, you're going to definitely make it. And we definitely wish you all luck. But we're not going to let you go without giving us something. You keep
giving us something, right?
Hello, girl, come on now. Like, let's see if
you want me to say something now.
Yeah,
sing just a little bit of the chorus, if you can, of your new song, or Lollipop. It's up to you.
Love me for the rest of my days. Feels so good to be true. Whenever love is brand new, the simple things that you do has got me caught up in the way that you move. Can you love me for the rest of my days?
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes, love it. And see, that's when you can sing. When you don't need in the background and they tell you at a drop of a dime, give us something. That's when you got it. That's when
thank you.
That's real raw talent.
Yes, absolutely. So and when you're ready for your videos and stuff like that, don't forget me and Lynette, because
listen, well, I'm gonna be calling people because I need some people.
Yeah,
I need some beautiful faces.
We here. We ready.
Guys, we definitely ready.
I'm serious. I'm gonna call y'all. Okay.
Listen. We ready. So how can people support what you're doing and find your music and follow you on social media?
I'm on all digital platforms. So Spotify, YouTube, what's some more? I'm really not that tech savvy. Oh, Instagram. Don't say
I hear your hubby. That's right, hubby.
Yeah, I'm on everything.
That's right.
That's right. That yes. When you got that right, listen, it's all about that.
And you can go to my website too, FeliciaPendergrass.com, and everything's on there.
Now you see the spelling of Felicia as you see on the screen. She spells it with a Y and not an I, so Felycia. So that's important. And
Well,
Felicia.
my name goes both. Felicia is like, you know, being a mom of three, like sometimes when I first started back about 5 years ago, I had a problem like just being too mama-ish.
Okay.
It was like, you gotta get a little, you know, something else on there. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me pull my shirt down. Is that good? And so he's like, you gotta create, you know, your alter ego. So I'm like, okay, so my name is spelled Felicia, but I was like, well, why don't I become Felicia?
I know that's right.
That's right.
So that's who I am on stage.
Okay. Your alter ego is on stage. Watch out now. Watch out.
Don't make it come out now. Don't make it come out.
I hear you. So we always tell all of our guests, please don't be a stranger. Any new music, anything going on in your life, share it on our page so we can share it with our audience. You know, we want to follow your career. We wish you much success in all that you do. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Truly appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. All right. Bye.
I'll be calling you soon.
Okay.
Hey, be waiting.
Okay.
Have a blessed one.
She's awesome, right?
It is. And anytime you tell somebody singing, they like this with it. No music, no, you know, she got time.
Yeah, she's definitely talented. I wish her, you know, much success. I know because she's determined. When you're determined, you know, and you have God in your life, which I'm sure she does, you know.
Exactly. Talent, determination, and God. You can't go wrong with those three.
So we have Larry here. So I'm going to bring Larry up now. Okay, we're going to keep it moving, y'all. I told y'all we got some fabulous guests.
Yes. Let's see who shows up. Oh, we got Reverend Rufus with the golden toothpaste.
Hey! Get the golden toothpaste. How y'all doing? Take them off.
We all right. So let me give you a proper introduction. Larry Rodgers is a comedian known as Reverend Rufus with the golden toothpaste, y'all. Y'all heard it. He is from St. Louis, Missouri. He is an award-winning comedian who believes that comedy is a gift that he was given to heal broken people. I know that's right. He has been making people laugh since the age of 5 years old. He later promised his wife that he would do a one-time comedy show, which turned out to be a huge sold-out success. And it inspired him to pray to God about pursuing comedy full-time. He is a full-time comedian today and is also a singer, a songwriter, a producer, an author, and has performed with some of the biggest well-known music artists on stage as well as in television. So Larry became a born-again Christian after losing his god brother Eazy-E, who y'all may know from the hip-hop group NWA, and his friend Tupac Shakur, who was also a rapper. So with the assistance of his loving wife, Paris, I should say, of 19 years, the two of them started the organization Young People Moving Forward, which teaches at-risk youth about being positive through education and music. Larry travels all over the world with his one-man show, Let's Laugh to Keep From Crying. I know that's right. He released 3 CDs that includes comedy, praise, and worship, as well as hip-hop. His latest single is almost like Let Your Soul Glow, honey. Let Your Soul. It's on YouTube right now and all music platforms. So aside from comedy and music, Larry is working on a feature film titled It's Reverend Rufus with the golden toothpaste.
I made it. I'm so happy I'm on real, recognized, real talk radio.
I know that's right. So I had the pleasure of meeting this brother in Phoenix, Arizona, as we both were award recipients at the Church Star the Church Star Awards. So shout out to the Church Star Awards in Phoenix, Arizona as well.
Yeah,
so thank you, Larry, and welcome. Or should I call you Reverend Rufus with the golden juice? I gotta
Just call me.
Just call me.
Just call me. Look at, if you need someone to talk to, call me. Look at that. What you know about that? What you know?
I know that's right. I know that's right.
If I try to text you may not get it, but I'm still gonna try.
I
So as
can't.
y'all can see, this is the comedy portion of the show. So laughter is fuel for the soul, and it's something that we all need. So I thank you so much for being the comedian that you are and helping us laugh through life's challenges. So thank you so much.
Wait, so what is
Hey, sister, friend Sheila, I like your hair, girl.
you like my
I like that hair. You gotta get some curls though, like the red.
Oh yeah.
And hers is real and natural. Her hair is real and natural.
I'm gonna send you my. See, you got that good people hair. You must be Indian.
You got that engine in her family.
You got some engine in you.
In my family.
That's right. You got that Pocahontas.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, sister Lynette, I'm gonna send you my Jubilee Juice activator.
All right, I need some. You know, I'm trying to get that Pocahontas too. You know?
Yeah. Hey, one spray, your hair gonna be like Rapunzel.
Right.
Down your back. How y'all doing, ladies? Y'all so
Good. How you doing?
So I can take my little buns and ponytails off. You know, I want it to be right now is right here. You know, I ain't gonna lie, it's at my shoulders, but I want it to be a little longer, you know, so like Rapunzel. But anyway, look, we can go all day. We can go all day, Reverend Rufus with the golden toothpaste. But I want to ask you, how did you come up with that name?
Yes.
The Lord God gave me that name. I don't take no credit for this character. God came to me, he gave me this character. I'm a real pastor, as you know, my other side, Larry Rodgers. And my wife bought me this role back in 97. And I preached in it all around the country, around the world and all that. But I've been making people laugh like the bio say forever. And I didn't want to do comedy. This was just me keeping a promise to my wife. So I did it. We had a packed house. Then people started booking me. And then one night, I was doing it just as Larry Rodgers, but then God came to me one night and gave me this character. Reverend Rufus with the golden toothpaste. So I told my wife, Paris, a.k.a. Peaches, I told her, I said, don't give me, I want the ugliest teeth you ever seen.
Right. and she hooked you up.
Thank you. I'm glad you recognize that. And I said, I want one to have a go. I want one goal too, because I'm originally from St. Louis, and you know we living our life like it's gold and gold, and like it's gold. And you know everybody got gold teeth on the Midwest and on the East Coast. See, out here in Cali, they just got jerry curls. But where I'm from, we got the curls. That's how I got my pretty girl, and we got gold. We got gold in the
I know that's right. Well, shout out to your wife, Peaches.
Yeah, Peaches.
Paris, aka Peaches. Shout out to your wife for actually cultivating this, because as a result, you're making a lot of people happy and with laughter, and that's a blessing, and it's a gift as well, just like you said, because it's not always easy to make people laugh.
It's not.
I take it. Now, one thing you won't never see the Rev doing, because I'm really a born again believer, so I don't never mock the church, but I believe that the Bible says laughter do good like a medicine. We got a lot of hurt people. A lot of people in the church have been hurt really bad, and they kind of turn their back on God. And I encourage you, no matter what the church folk do, don't turn your back on God. God didn't do it.
Absolutely.
God got you no matter what church you go to, what color church you go to. You can, even if you're at home watching TV, now, you may have a TV like I got where you need a remote control like this.
You're right, the antenna.
Come on, Annette. Come on now. You know about this.
That's right. The antenna. That's what the antenna. That's
what remote control.
Look, I remember.
It's a remote control. What? Click, click, click. That's how you change the channel. Click, click, click.
When the knob fell off, when the knob broke off, that's what you use to change the channel. I remember.
And this what you use. Hey, this how you turn the stove on.
Yeah, I remember that. But I get it. I can the same handle.
And this how you turn on the tub.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Let me stop. But
So tell us about your youth organization. Tell us about, because that's important as well.
Right.
say that again.
Tell
Your
us
youth-
about the youth organization that you and your wife have developed. So please tell us about it.
Yeah, it's called Young People Moving Forward. It's just an organization to motivate and encourage our young people from biblical principles to follow their dreams. Don't give up. You know, a lot of our young people wrestle with suicidal thoughts, insecurities, low self-esteem. And it's not even just young people. I come to find out there's a lot of adults that's hurt from when they were kids.
Absolutely.
They're still wrestling with childhood things that traumatize them, and they need help. So we all come together and we help the kids through arts and Christian entertainment.
Right.
So if they can sing, dance, rap, juggle peanuts, whatever they want to do, the rap and teachers gonna help them do it on a professional, excellent, godly level. I was blessed to tour the world with one of the biggest rappers who was still my family, MC Hammer, aka Stanley Burrell, and I learned this business. So now as a Christian, I just want to give back to those that's in Christian and arts. And I don't limit it to just Christians. Whosoever will, let them come.
That's right. That's right.
That's nice. I'm gonna have to do a show. I'm gonna have to have, you know, Reverend Rufus with the golden toothpaste, and Felicia. I'm gonna have, you know what I'm saying? We got a show right here. Listen,
let's do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Besides you giving us this laughter, what is like? Give our audience a little something of when you on stage. Like, give us something. Like, what is your favorite joke? I guess, or your favorite part that you always do.
Well, Sister Betsy, I'm a giver, so I just let it flow high and flow like my curls.
Oh,
I just let it flow. But I love giving out gifts and presents. So sometimes, I was raised by a single mother. Hi, Mom. I know you're watching. Sister Venus, that's my mama. Sometimes she would come home from a long day working job, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't really had no money. I was just a little bitty old S curl at the time. Now I got a California curl. I just had a little S curl back then, the budget was low. So she would come home, so I ain't had no money. So I said, Mama, I want you to feel relaxed. So I said, I'm gonna run you a bubble bath. But like I said, I ain't had no money. So I couldn't go to them smelly good stores like Bed Bath and Beyond and all that. I couldn't do that. So I just went in the kitchen and I said,
go on.
I'm gonna make my mama a bubble bath with dishwashing liquid.
You taking us back home?
It's a thought that count now. I don't know what happened downstairs with her, but
my mama had so many bubbles, she didn't know what to do. I used to use this one right here, but I upgraded to joy because I'm a Christian. I get joy.
I know it.
When I think about what the Lord had done for my mama.
Listen, like you said, Lynette, any means necessary. Okay.
Sister Lynette, I'm gonna see you some, and I'm gonna see you some, Sister Betsy. I'm gonna see both of y'all some.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
I don't know if y'all got kids.
We got kids, but doing is expensive. I mean, hey,
I don't have kids. I have godchildren, but none of my own.
So this gonna be a late Mother's Day present.
I can't.
Okay. Y'all don't like that. Look. I'm gonna give you some money. Here.
Oh, with his picture on it. Okay.
He got his own
like
money.
Russia bucks. You got Rev Rufus bucks. You got Rev Rufus bucks. I know
you know how they make it rain? I make it spray.
Rev Rufus make it rain.
I make it spray.
You make
with the activator. You got the activator and the Rev Rufus bucks. I know that's right.
Where can people find you? Like, what is your next project you're doing, and where can people find you? Let them know where they can find you.
Well, since we went through this pandemic and everything, things been kind of on the shutdown. But right now we in development. We're going to production for our first feature film, which is called "Shake 'Em Off Like a Boss."
Shake 'em off.
So we go into production for that September.
Okay.
So we looking for a early 2022 release for my first feature film, starring myself, Reverend Rufus with the Golden Tulips, my wife Peaches, and my son Lil Rufus Jr. the second.
Junior.
Wait, don't you have a show?
I can't give you the storyline, but just know it's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
God told us we're not gonna chase Hollywood. Hollywood gonna chase us.
I know that's right.
That's right. Don't you have a show now on the Church Stars? They have an app. So the Church Stars just started an app. Right. Come on, tell us about it.
Church Stars is the #1 Christian network, streaming network ever. And I just want to be #1 ever, not just Christian, but just #1. So I encourage everybody to download the app, Church Stars Network. It's free. You're going to see some of the best Christian entertainment, movies, plays, TV shows like Real Talk, Real Recognize Real, all that. Go on there. Sister Nicole Newman is the best, one of the best to ever do it.
African American female, by the way.
I have a problem with brothers that don't support our sisters. Beside every good man is a good woman. If you want something to happen, you better ask a lady, or you're going to be looking crazy.
That's right. You don't know.
I tell brother all the time, we wouldn't have no church. It's two things. If it wasn't for Jesus and women, wouldn't be no church.
That's right.
You got that right. You got that right. Amen.
So I ain't trying to put y'all head up. I'm just speaking the truth in love. God knows. I'm so grateful to be a part of something that's done with excellence. So yes, Sister Nicole and Church Stars, they have my 100% support. I don't endorse everybody. I don't want to be a part of everything. I know when I met you, Lynette, you were so sweet, and you always support the Rev. I want to let you know I appreciate that. Now I got my new sister here, Sister Franchella. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. With the good hair. hey, Lynette. Lynette, yeah. She got the Beyonce, you got the Sade.
Hello, I'll take that.
You got the hair slick back like Sade.
You know what?
I want to share.
Yeah, you crazy. You crazy.
How can people follow you?
All together, here we go. La 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 la.
I still really love you.
Hey, I bet y'all want to say what in the world is going on.
Yeah, I say, but like, what is going on there? But hey, listen, like we said, laughter is good for the soul. But please tell our audience before you go where they can find you on social media.
Okay, you can find me on. I want everybody to start. I'm trying to get my YouTube followers up. So just go to Larry Rodgers, RODGERS, on YouTube, Larry Rodgers, or Instagram. It's Larry Rodgers. That's who I am underneath this wig and these teeth.
I'm a totally different man, but we appreciate you for all that you do. Yes. Reverend Rufus with the Golden Tulips. Thank you for joining us tonight on the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show, because we do recognize real people. So thank you so much, and we applaud what you're doing. Keep making us laugh, my brother.
And once again, I end this.
Hold on, hey, don't leave yet. Hold up, First Lady. Yeah, come here, Peaches. Say hi to the Peaches.
Hey, Peaches.
Thank you for cultivating your man's vision. That was fast. Look, I was about to say, you gotta put that back on so she can come back on it.
Come on, Peaches. Okay, we back.
I can't. Y'all are crazy. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you so much.
Please come back, Reverend Rufus with the golden toothers and peaches. We want both of y'all to come back on the Real Recognized Real Talk radio show because y'all are going places. Okay?
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Now y'all follow
Have
me.
a blessed one. Have a blessed one.
Let your soul glow.
Let Your Soul Glow is on YouTube right now. So check it out. Larry Rodgers, his new single, Let Your Soul Glow, is out on YouTube right now.
Yes, that was.
Oh, I needed that. I needed
Yes,
that.
you needed that. I needed that too. It was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So please follow him. Yeah, he's doing amazing things and the work of the Lord. You can't,
Amen. You can't get no better than that.
So we have another guest. We're going to keep it moving, keep the show moving. Who's been patiently waiting in the green room. I'm going to bring her up. Joanne Cox. Hi, Joanne. How are you?
Hello.
Thanks
How
for
are
being
you?
patient.
I'm doing just great.
Good. So we're going to introduce you.
So Joanne Cox is a motivational speaker, a transitional coach, a podcast co-host, and entrepreneur. She has done several workshops, blogs, and podcasts for iPen Magazine. Let's Talk About It is the podcast. So Joanne has received several awards for her role as a leader and coach. She is also a wife of 33 years, a mother, and a grandmother. Her life's mission is to motivate others with her wisdom, humor, and empathy through her organization, Justified Jewel LLC and Trajectory Transition Coaching LLC. I had the pleasure of meeting Miss Joanne, and while she was serving as my coach for the Love Exquisite Nonprofit Center, she gave me some very good sound advice. And I'm so thankful for that. So make sure that you reach out to her if you need a coach, a life coach, as well as a business coach, as well as a mentor. She does it all. And she gives some very good advice. So welcome. And thank you, Joanne, for joining us. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. And what a great segue after all of that laughter. It's just so good to be here and to have a platform where you're actually, helping other entrepreneurs to connect to the rest of the world. So absolutely. I am very pleased to be here.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
So what inspired you to do coaching, to start coaching?
Well, to be honest, anything that you probably would do as a profession, you've already been doing all the time. And what was happening is that my associates and all the people that were around me were saying, I need some advice. I need to get this information. And where can I go to get this? And I was going, I think I'm working. And so that inspired me to go ahead and make it a business. And the same thing from coaching as far as motivational speaking. People would say, you're so encouraging. I like what you had to say. And they would get back with me. And I was just speaking from the heart. And when I realized that it touched people, it was just like, this is what I need to do. Because my past, I was a dental receptionist and a medical receptionist. I've always been in that field, but I was always coaching and I was always motivating others. And I found my path, and it was so simple that now it's not work. This is just what I do.
Nice. Which is awesome.
And much needed.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the podcast that you're on.
Yes, there are two podcasts. I am co-host podcast with the wonderful Nanette Buchanan, which is called Let's Talk About It. And we just chat and we just talk and we have so much fun. And it's just like, okay, Joanne, you come up with some subjects, and okay, you come up with some subjects. There's no rehearsal. We have no idea what the other person is going to say. And we just feel like we're in your living room or your workspace, and we're just having this talk, and it's meaningful and it touches people. Now I have my own podcast, and it is called Justified Jewel, originally called The Messenger. And I just have a guest on where I'm doing what you ladies do, which is interviewing others and giving them a platform to talk about how they innovate people, because they're all so sharp. And I can't wait to have you two ladies on my podcast.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's about.
Absolutely.
We're looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Right.
Great.
Yes.
So tell people how they can find your podcast, both of them.
Yes. Now with Nanette, it is called Let's Talk About You. That is actually on YouTube. And on my podcast, the best way to get there is through Facebook and on my website. If you go to my website, which is justifiedjoy.com, that is where you can meet me at any place. You'll learn about my blogs. You'll learn about my podcast. You'll learn about my speaking and my coaching. So that is the center and the heart of everything that I do.
Okay. So give the people what would you tell our audience to encourage them about what's going on now in this world, and how so many are depressed because of the COVID-19 that pandemic that we had to go through, and we're not totally out of the woods, but just some encouragement to those people that are watching and might be still going through something.
Exactly. And what I would say to that person or anyone that is going through a hard time, we're going through a time of COVID. And for a lot of us, this is the biggest thing that we've ever been in the center of, and we still are. And what I let them know is that you need to pull from the center of your core and to know what you already have. Because sometimes we forget how great we are and that we're made from our Creator to withstand and to have that bounceability. And I give them some bad things to think about. And that's unusual, because what happens is they realize they got over those. And when you remember some of the hurdles and challenges that you face and you got over those, then this is no different. You're going to meet each challenge and each difficult circumstance in the same way. You're going to sit back, you're going to think about it, and you're going to say, I'm more than that. I am more than my job. I am more than that health. I can endure this. And there are people that will have my back. There are resources that I can go to. This is not just happening to you. This is not just happening to me. This is happening all over. And it means that there's a common thread here. And when we have a common thread, now we know how to treat it. And that's the way it is with COVID. I talk to people and they say, well, you're an entrepreneur. Are you suffering? I said, absolutely not. This is the best time for a coach. This is the best time for a motivational speaker, because we need someone to reach out, and we don't always need that person to give us straight advice. Sometimes we need to lay it on the table. We need to just simply talk about what's going on in my life. And I just need a listening ear. We don't always want someone to rat off things right behind the other one. We need a listening ear. But when there are times that you need to reach out and be lifted up, then the resources are there through motivational speaking. And that's what I would say to the entire world. We have passed bombings and all sorts of catastrophes. America is strong. We went through the Boston Strong. We went through 9/11. But then that was far off. When it doesn't touch you, you don't see it. But when you see it all around you, and it's happening to your neighbor and your pastor and your immediate family, it gets really scary. And it's okay to be scared. You can be scared and still move forward.
Exactly. One of the things that you said that helped me tremendously, and I hope that it helps people who might have went through or are going through a stuck place, is when you were giving me advice in terms of my business, when I was saying one of the things about business is I hate that when you have to wait for other people to do their job so that you can do your job and what it is that you're trying to do to move your job, to move what you're trying to do forward. So one of the sound pieces of advice that you gave me is you said, stop, instead of focusing on what other people are not doing, focus on what you can do, what you can control, what is in your ability to control, so that you don't stop, or so that you don't get stuck in doing nothing. Because that's what I was doing. I was stuck, and I was saying, well, I can't move forward until they do this. But you let me know, well, yes, you can. You just can't move forward in that area, but think about the other areas that you can control. And so I thank you for that, because that was an immense that just little piece was what I needed to hear to keep moving forward. So I hope that blesses somebody else out there as well, because it really is control what you can control. And that's what I got from that, Uncle. So thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And
that's definitely awesome advice. You don't stay
repeating that.
Still. Yeah, you don't stay still. You keep moving, and like you said, if that's not your lane, you have so many other lanes that you can tap into, so that when that person that you were waiting on finally gets done, then you're kind of jumping over 2 hurdles because you already finished the other 2 pieces. So that's definitely wonderful advice. Thank you so much. Can you tell people where they can find you on social media?
Yes, you can find me at Facebook, of course. You can find me at www.justifyjewel.com. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on Spotify. You can find me with blogs at joanneblogs.tumblr.com. You can find me under Toastmasters and Today's Innovator. So if you just remember my name, Joanne Cox, that's COX, you can be able to be directed in many areas. And what I like to say is my favorite quote, knowledge is what you know. Wisdom is what you do with what you know. Amen. It's as simple as that. There's no action, nothing happens. It doesn't matter how sharp you are up here. It doesn't matter how strong you are. But what are you going to do with all that? Right. What are you going to do with the beauty? What are you going to do with the knowledge? What are you going to do with the Bible verses? You know, you quote scripture all day, but are you living it?
Are you living it? Yes.
Yes. Living it. And in a very soft way, call people on it, because they don't even know that they're not moving. They don't know that they have this great inner peace. They don't know that all of these people that they've been working for 9 to 5, that they can become entrepreneurs. They just need someone to say, what you're doing for someone else, you can do that for yourself.
Yes. But thank you so much for coming on the Real Recognized Real Talk Radio Show. We truly appreciate all the jewels that you just gave us and our viewers. So thank you so much. And once again, don't be a stranger. We would love to have you back. And just thank you.
And we're looking forward to being on your show.
Right, exactly.
I heard that. I'm calling you on it.
Okay. Yes, definitely.
I'm a woman of my word.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Well, we have some awesome guest friends.
We're killing it tonight with all these guests. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from the R&B queen and the comedy and the motivational speaker. So we have, we have our last guest sitting in the green room that I'm about to bring up now.
Okay.
Hey.
Hopefully you all can hear me and I'm not too loud.
No, not at all. Definitely can hear you. Thank you so much for being on a guest.
Thank you. I'm doing well. How are you, ladies? Thank you for having me. It was such a surprise and I was just so excited to be a part of this. This is amazing. So yes, I just want to thank you, ladies.
Thank you. So I'm going to do an introduction. So Mary Arlinda Arlen is a mother, a wife, a businesswoman. She is a creative makeup artist and a paparazzi jewel sales associate as well. She enjoys collaborating with others in a mutually creative space. And Arlinda hosts a Facebook Live jewelry sale for her paparazzi jewelry to help people feed their $5 shopping habit, people like me, and who love jewelry. Her husband is Terrence Arlen, who is a well-known film producer he's done a lot of things, so I won't go into a lot, but he's working on a lot of different projects, and he's also been a guest on our show in the past as well. So thank you, and welcome.
Thank you. That was an awesome introduction. Say it again. Wait a minute.
It's beautiful.
Yes, welcome. So
I am the jewelry lady. I didn't even mention the makeup. And what's funny is by the city opening back up, or states, all of it, I'm being hit, which is a blessing. I'm so blessed. But it's been so much, and just trying to block out dates and do that too. So yes, we do it all.
Yes, you do.
I had to plug it.
I appreciate it.
So without further ado, I know you have, all this wonderful jewelry that, once again, at the end of this, you're going to let the viewers know where they can find you so that they can support you when you're going live with all your wonderful new pieces. But bring some pieces to us now. Let us see what you got.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually start. And Franchella, you are a customer, so I appreciate that. I'm going to start with our lovely Z pieces. Okay, our Z collection is what we call top of the line. And they range anywhere from $25 to $30. So you can check out the piece I'm wearing. I do have it behind me, so that way I can give it to you up close and personal. Okay, I am, my business name, should I say, is Arlinda, a bling of things. So I try to bring everybody a bling of things. And if you see that, it blings throughout this entire Z piece, okay? So this is one of my favorites, all right? But speaking of the $5 habit.
But how often do you go on Facebook Live?
So I try to at least go on once a week, at most twice. But I do have a goal, okay, in between everything else I do, that I'm going to try to push for like smaller shows. I did it's called the 5 by 5. So I went on for 5 minutes, 5 times that day, showing 5 pieces of jewelry. It was a lot, believe it or not. But what I love is that, ladies can come on, it's $5. It's fun, right? And they shot my replays. So that's the best part. You don't necessarily have to catch me live, but I leave my lives posted for 30 days. So you can go on at any time. And if it's available, it's yours. So that's how we do. This is one of our fabulous iridescent pieces. Okay. Yeah. When I say, I told you, I promise you a bling. I do, Arlinda, a bling of things. So I had these in my personal inventory. Of course, I have a website that you can shop 24/7. But please note that the items that I show on my live are not on the website most of the time.
Okay.
And what's the website address?
Right. So the website is www.arlinda, a bling of things, and that's ARLYNDA, a bling of things.com.
And listen, those things are for sale that she's showing right now. And in the comments, I see everyone's comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, Larry, it was wonderful to have you on the show, and Tony Simmons and Darlene Smith and cousin Angie. I see all you guys making all these comments.
Thank you, all my future customers.
Yes. So if you see anything that she's about to present, say something in here, because it will be sold. Yeah.
And we have a lot. Like I think I have about 2 of these available. So I also have a VIP group. So everything is Arlinda, a bling of things, VIP. That's on Facebook. So I usually post the new items that I receive first to my VIP customers, and then I'll post to my my regular page, which is Arlinda Arlen. I also have an Instagram that's Arlinda, a bling of things. So everything is Arlinda, a bling of things. If you want to ask me a question, it's Arlinda, a bling of things @gmail.com. I'm here. I'm here to be your jewelry lady and just style you.
Very affordable and looking gorgeous, fabulous. I mean, everybody, and you can have several pieces. That's what's the great part about this jewelry. I mean,
absolutely, to look like $1 million without spending $1 million.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
There you go. There you go. And she sells everything: earrings and necklace and bracelets and anklets and rings as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, absolutely. And look, this just came in today. I don't know if you guys can see that. And we have all types of metals. So we're talking gold, silver, copper, brass, gunmetal, rose gold, you name it, we have it.
Nice. And I know you're like a kid in the candy store when it first comes in the mail, comes to the house, you're going through it like, oh, no, girl, you got to make your money. You can't have everything.
I am. The FedEx driver, I think, laughs now because he knows. He's like, oh, I see these boxes. So it is fun. And I want to add that too. Thank you. It's funny when I joined this business and decided to go forward with it. I was like, I didn't need a team. I just wanted to buy, sell, repeat, right? That's what we do. Buy, sell, repeat. But I realized, you know what? I'd rather do this than a 9-to-5. So I get to play in jewelry, right? I get to make money. I get to meet fabulous people. And the most of all, I get to work from my home. Yes, this is my home.
Yes.
So I'm always looking for people to join my team. You can go to my website and, of course, click join my team. But it's what you put into it.
Right. Absolutely. So show it. Give us a few more pieces.
Absolutely. Listen, we have everything from color. I'm gonna just show this beautiful necklace behind me. The light may throw it off a little bit, but it is orange. It's very orange.
Yes, I see that. It's orange.
All right. Again, a $5 piece. All right. Let me show you one of our beautiful rings. Again, $5.
Wow.
Okay, nice. Bling of thing. And all of our rings are fit most, okay? So you can't even tell that it has the scrunchie background with this beautiful ring.
And that's nice. And I like that because, honestly, when I travel a lot, they say I'm the world traveler. And a lot of times I leave my jewelry home. I leave my wedding band
jewelry.
Absolutely.
At home, because God forbid something happens to me. I want the kids to have the good stuff, right?
Right.
So I need that bling so I can still feel like, you can
throw this on your finger. I don't know if y'all can see that. That is nothing but 3 rows of bling. Mm-hmm. And Franchella, I'll make sure you get one.
Yes, I love it.
Okay. So yes, that is a good point. Absolutely. Wear the $5 stuff.
Right. Exactly. You still look like $1 million, like she said, but not spending $1 million.
Absolutely.
Right. And not even being stressed about, throwing everything in the safe or something happening to your good jewelry while you're traveling or you're on a beach somewhere or anything like that. So
absolutely.
So you gave them your website. You told them where they can find you on social media. So please support her. She's doing great things. Once again, she's also a makeup artist. You can tell. Look at that fabulous face of hers. I need to learn some of that.
Thank you.
I am so plain. Like if I could do it, I would do it. But because I really can't get it together. But like the lashes and the lip. Girl, you got it going on.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I thank you ladies so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. And feel free to always post anything on our page to our audience that maybe haven't gotten to you yet so that you can gain more people as clients.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Listen, y'all have a fan. I've turned on my notifications for y'all. So that way I can catch your future shows. Like this is really decent and I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Anytime. You're like family to us. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. All right. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night. Have a good night and God bless you.
God bless you all.
So another wonderful show with real talk with real people. So make sure y'all support everybody that we feature on our Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. Please.
Listen,
make sure you also donate to my GoFundMe.
Right. Okay. Go ahead. Tell it again. Let's talk about that. But share this, everybody, because this show was awesome. I mean, Felicia Pendergrass, telling about her experience, being the daughter-in-law of a Teddy Pendergrass and now being into music. She has a beautiful voice. you know, and Larry is Reverend Rufus
with the golden
He was hilarious. He was hilarious. Support him. He's doing amazing things with his lovely wife, Peaches.
Peaches, yes.
As well as a motivational speaker. Here, yes, and then ending it with some gorgeous jewelry, okay? With some,
and y'all know y'all like y'all jewelry ladies. You know you like your blings and things, so make sure y'all support Arlinda.
I didn't put it on, but you know, just to give, you know,
accessory. We accessorize.
Right. See that?
Oh, they're nice. Wait, I got the same earrings. One of my girlfriends, Melanie, shout out to Melanie. She sells paparazzi jewelry, and I bought some earrings at a vending thing that she was at.
Yeah, and so I haven't really been anywhere because of COVID. I haven't really been anywhere where I can really wear these gorgeous pieces.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes, you know, really sexy. It has to be with a low top. You know what I'm saying?
Something.
Yeah, but so before we end our show, once again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in. You guys are great. But share this, please. Share this with all of your family and friends. Tell them once again, Lynette, about your nonprofit.
So it's the Love Exquisite Arts and Recreation Nonprofit Center, and our initiatives are to provide youth, low-income youth and low-income adults with educational learning opportunities, to provide them with the resources and access to different educational workshops, to get them off of the streets into a safe space so that we can end this senseless gun violence. So we need your help and support for our GoFundMe. So when you go to GoFundMe, if you do through the search, if you type in Love Exquisite Arts and Recreation Nonprofit Center or the acronym LEARN, you'll see it comes up. So please make sure that you donate, because we need your support to continue these efforts. It's important. We want to end the senseless gun violence plaguing the city of Philadelphia. We need to really stop. It's way out of hand.
Yeah, so please share that GoFundMe page with your family and friends as well. It's definitely needed. I thank you, Lynette, for doing this. So please support, donate. Nothing is too small.
Exactly.
You know, tell a friend. That's how, you know, it gets out. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I'm packing. I'm on my way.
Have a wonderful vacation in Disney.
Yes. My grandbaby turns 1. We're celebrating in Disney, and we're excited. This is her first airplane ride. I'm praying that, you know, her little baby ears will be okay, you know.
Happy birthday, Navi.
Yes, Navy.
I want to call her Navi all the time.
I know.
Happy birthday, Navy.
Tiffany would have a fish. It's like, it's Navy. But yes, Navy. Navy Marie. Yeah, she's growing up so much and so well. And
she's a little fashionista too, y'all.
She has her own consignment shop on.
She dressed better than me. I thought I was a little fashionista, but she dressed better than me, y'all. She her mom, your daughter has very good taste, because I know she picks out her clothes. She could be a what do you call it? What do you call them people that pick a stylist? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
She could actually be a celebrity stylist. Yeah, she really can, because the clothes that her little daughter wears, I'll be like, wow, how did she even think to put those together? But it looks very nice. So.
And so she has a little, this is a plug, she has her own Instagram, consignment shop, because, you know, they only wear once or twice.
Oh, right.
And it's a little Navy Marie. And
spell it.
LILMARIE Navy, NAVI. Yeah. And check her out. And hey, you got somebody baby shower, you got baby coming yourself. Listen, that's where you shop. Discounted price, and it's fabulous. Yes. So without further ado, everyone be blessed. Thank you for tuning in. And until we meet again, we out of here. Deuces.